Hello, this is Kevin Smith, Self-Advocate Coordinator. Part 3 of our training on self-advocacy, and we are going to get right into the heart of self-advocacy, what it is, why we need it, how do we do it, who will help you. And I hope that I can bring it across so it will be effective. What is self-advocacy? Hard choices, big decisions like where you're going to live, what you're going to do with your life. Are you going to get married, or are you going to manage your own money, or where you're going to live? These are some of the biggest decisions of our lives. We wake up every morning and make decisions as soon as we open our eyes. Should we sleep for 10 more minutes? Or should we get up and go pick out what we are going to wear? Or drink another cup of coffee and relax and watch today's show on TV before we go out the door to work? No matter how hard it seems, no one would give up the right to make decisions in our lives. What is self-advocacy? It's learning how to speak up for ourselves and fight discrimination in our lives. As a reminder that you gotta be on your guard about discrimination. It could be in your job, your housing, your social life, or if you're still in school, it could be in school. Making decisions about our life and becoming more independent in our lives. Becoming more independent with people in our lives that helps us. To me, it means not letting someone dictate to you what you will do, and you are a person first, and they ought to be talking over the choices that you have. And if you don't like the choices, you ought to have choices of your own to run by the people that helps you. I'm independent, even though I've got a job coach at work and operates the computer and does most of my reading. All of us depends on somebody. How many people today just went through McDonald's for a cup of coffee? If people wasn't there at McDonald's fixing that coffee, how many times do we run out the door to work and stop and get a biscuit or something from McDonald's? And we're putting dependence in that employee of McDonald's to be there. It's an independent choice whether you want to dirty the coffee maker and fix a skillet of eggs at home and dirty up the dishes so you'll have something to do when you get home. See how people depends on other people while still being independent. How to get the information that we need to understand the topic we're faced with. In other words, people with the IDD waiver has meetings every so often, talk about their goals and their plan of action and what they need for these 3 months or 6 months. And if you're not at the table, how can you put your voice into it? It's your responsibility to learn what you should ask and how you should ask. And if you need someone to help you, People First is there to answer questions, teach you how to speak up in your meetings with all these people sitting around talking about your needs and what's good for you. But you should be speaking up if something's not working for you. Maybe a staff is not the right fit, or maybe they don't understand that they're not doing something right, or it's up to you to speak up and tell somebody that something is not working. The whole purpose of the meeting is for you, not for the case manager, not for the TC, not for the everyday worker who come in and be there for you. It's for your own good. That's why you should be able to speak up and not be afraid.